Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we have a coffee request. This one comes from Susan. And Susan says, Violins builder from Germany in the region of Bavaria, Bayern. Okay, so this is people who build violins in Germany. And the video is from a channel called DW Euromax. And the title is Why Violins from Bavarian Village of Mittenwald Are So Expensive. Let's check it out, guys. How expensive are they, by the way?
120 hours of work have gone into this violin.
120 hours of work. Dang, guys, that's crazy. 120 hours. That's like 3 weeks.
A good 120 hours of work have gone into this violin. It's precision workmanship, and all done by hand.
Ich bin die Julia Klotz aus Mittenwald und arbeite hier als Geigenbauerin.
Mittenwald.
String instruments made in Mittenwald, Bavaria.
Did you guys see that? Look at that mountain. That is so cool. Look at that. That is so cool. The contrast between the trees and the mountain in the background. The silver mountain. That is so awesome. What do you guys think?
String instruments made in Mittenwald, Bavaria have buyers the world over. Anton Sprenger's violins, for example.
He's blowing into the violin.
And the double basses from the Pullman shop.
Pullman shop.
Julia Klotz works for master violin maker Leonhard. Whether for beginners or maestros, all the violins by Leonhard are one of a kind and handmade.
Jedes Instrument hat seine eigene Handschrift, jeder Geigenbauer hat seine eigene Handschrift. Man sieht bei jedem Instrument, wer hat's gebaut, wer hat's lackiert. Schaut immer anders aus, man hat nicht so ein Instrument nach dem anderen, wo alle gleich ausschauen.
Julia Klotz is just 31 years old and already well settled into this age-old craft. One day, she'll take over her stepfather's workshop.
It's amazing how they do it handmade.
And carry on a long tradition. The company's history goes back nearly 100 years.
But how do...
Today, around 50 exclusive instruments are built here every year. The price tags range from 1,500 to 20,000 euros.
That's what I was going to ask. How much do they sell it for? Dang. I mean, it's not that expensive. I thought it was a little bit more expensive. For a violin, that's a standard price, actually. But handcrafted?
The price tags range from 1,500 to 20,000 euros.
Okay, 20,000 obviously is on the deeper end, but if you get this for like 1,500, that's not bad. 20K, yeah, that's a little bit hefty, but 1,500 is the lowest for a handcrafted violin. Yeah, I mean that's a fair price. 20K is pushing it, but still, depending on what they added into it and what value they added, then yeah, you could definitely pay 20K for it.
Julia Klotz's co-worker Angelika Jais test plays each newly finished violin before they're shipped off to every continent.
Man schaut immer, dass man so ein bisschen seine eigene Note, seine eigene Handschrift reinbringt. Wie man die Details ausarbeitet, die Schnecke, wie die Eckfläche ausschauen.
Beautiful craft.
Einfach welches Holz man generell verwendet. Ist natürlich schön, wenn man einfach weiß, die Geigen werden in aller Welt gespielt, tragen den eigenen Namen.
Beautiful craft right there.
This violin, made in 1750, also came from Mittenwald. The violin-making tradition in this little Bavarian town dates back centuries. It began with the master violin maker Matthias Klotz in 1684.
Matthias Klotz.
Wir bauen immer noch nach der 350 Jahre alten Tradition und wollen das natürlich auch unseren Nachkommen so weitergeben, dass das auch die nächsten Jahrhunderte so weitergeht.
This is a treasure chamber. Together with master violin maker Johann Kahne, Julia Klotz picks out fir and maple wood. It has to have seasoned.
She was testing to see if it's not hollow.
Violin maker Johann Kahne, Julia Klotz picks out fir and maple wood. It has to have seasoned for at least 10 years. Some of this wood is over 100 years old.
Wenn ich heute als Geigenbauer alleine frisch anfange und frisches Holz kaufe, dann muss das ja 10 Jahre liegen, bis ich es verwenden kann. Also muss ich immer zuerst altes Holz kaufen, das ich gleich verwenden kann. Und wir haben den Vorteil, dass wir hier einfach Holz über die letzten Jahrzehnte gelagert haben, jedes Jahr kaufen und so einfach über die Generationen immer Holz da hatten und auch für die nächsten Generationen noch Holz da ist.
That is amazing. Wow, guys. Can you imagine?
The varnishing lends
It has to be seasoned for 10 years minimum. That's amazing. Is it like fine wine? The older it gets, the better it ages? Because he said there are a few that are 100 years old. But, you know, I think that adds to the value as well. Because imagine having such a relic over here. A violin made from a wood that is 100+ years old.
Noch Holz da ist.
The varnishing lends the instruments their final appearance. Their specific sound will also be determined by the varnish. Julia Klotz applies 20 to 30 coats, one after the other.
The varnish, everything changes the sound, doesn't it?
Wir verwenden sehr alte Lacke, die einfach von früher überliefert worden sind, so wie es schon vor 350 Jahren verwendet wurde. Und das ist einfach alt bewährt und man will da die Tradition auch einfach wahren.
That centuries-old tradition has made this picturesque corner of Bavaria world famous. Young violin makers like Julia Klotz make sure this tradition lives on in Mittenwald.
That is amazing. You know, this type of family business, this type of generational business, I feel like we need to preserve and protect at all times, you know. That is pretty cool. I mean, imagine having handcrafted violins with wood of a plus 100 years old. That's so nice. Feels so premium as well. And if they are charging as high as 20,000 euros for a violin, I feel like it's fair also. And, you know, those who have more conditions to buy it, they will. It is a premium exclusive product, so it is well worth it. Let me know in the comments if you would buy it. And yeah, you know, interestingly enough, when I met my wife, she used to work in a music store and she used to sell instruments, including violins. So, and she used to play a little bit of it, not much, but yeah, she used to have one. Whatever happened to the violin? I think she sold it to get married. Hey, it wasn't my fault though. I think she wanted, because we were changing states, cities. So anyways, but I'm gonna send her this video. I'm sure she's gonna appreciate it a lot because she really loves that part of the whole instrument building things, you know. And she was a very good saleswoman, so she knows a lot about instruments. Okay, guys, we're going to the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Susan. Guys, I am a bit sick, so if I'm speaking slowly, that's why. If you want to request a video, go over to Buy Me a Coffee, or if you want to watch reactions to full movies, series, shows, concerts, and anything else, also Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon. Links are in the pinned comments. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.